I'm a successful online business owner now, and I never did introduce myself to people. My name is Debra. I'm a child of God. I'm a mother of 6, a grandmother of 19, and a great-grandmother of 6. So you know what, guys? If I can do this business, anybody can. And I need to tell this story. I gave books to my children because they, they're all adults. And I gave this book to my children for Christmas one year, and it was a book about their childhood, the good, the bad, the ugly, what they liked, what they disliked, what their mom did they didn't like, and whatever, what their siblings. And so I had them all wrapped, and then I thought, I don't know if I want to know the answers to these things. I don't know if I want them to tell me. So anyways, I gave it to them, and I said to them, don't give it back quickly. I want you to really do a lot of thinking about this, because this may change how you are a parent. Like, because if I did something wrong, then you know not to do it, right? So really put some thought into it and be honest. Don't worry about hurting feelings. I want honesty in this book. But don't give it back quickly, because it's going to make a difference in your life. Oh my gosh, my youngest daughter gave it back about 3 months later, and I thought, oh my gosh, maybe I better not read it, right? Because she's the only one I butted heads with as a teenager. So I thought, yep, this is it. I'm going to find out what a bad mom I was and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I read the book, and I could just break down every time I think about this book. And she said the only thing she would have changed in her whole childhood is she wished her mother had been home more, because I worked all my life. So for you moms that are sitting here, you are doing this business and you are home with your children, when they're adults, they will tell you how much they appreciated that. But I never had that opportunity. I had 6 kids. I had to work. I had to have money coming in because I kept them all in sports, and that was, my life was for them. So, when I made my first high five figure income in this business, I'm out in a camper in the bush hunting. Yes, I'm a hunter and a fisher, but anyways, not anymore. But anyways, I was out in a camper. I had 1 bar on my phone, and I run my business from my 1 bar on my phone. And that month I made the high 5 figures. So my daughter comes in, and I'm adding up all these check stubs and doing it again and again. And she said, Mom, what are you doing? I said, I'm just adding this up. She said, Mom, you're an accountant. Guaranteed the first time you added it, it was correct. This 100th time is not going to change. It's the exact same amount of money. But it was the money that I was making a year. It was more money than what I was making in New Brunswick when I lived in New Brunswick. I never made that much money in a year that I made that month, that high 5 figure month income. That's the month I decided I'm moving to Mexico. It's a dream I've had all my life, that I wanted to live in a warm country. I don't want to be in that cold. I don't want to be going out, starting a vehicle, scraping snow and ice and going to work. I didn't want to do it anymore. I raised 6 children. I always had a grandchild living with me, and it was my time. I wanted to be warm, and I wanted to live where I've always wanted to move to Mexico. It was my favorite place in the whole world. So today I'm still in Mexico. As you can see the palm trees behind me in my front yard. And it's all to do to this business. But I give all the glory to God, because I honestly believe that God brought me to this business, because